come on. This always messes up. Hold on, y'all. I am in a Bitcoin long, just letting you guys know. I'm just having some technical difficulties. Always with the window capture. I don't know why OBS isn't really friendly with my computer whenever this happens. It was working earlier, but yeah, with the looks of it, the open interest is holding, or the order flow is holding quite well at this support. The support is a monthly open, so a retest of that. It was a naked session point of control, along with it being a golden pocket from this whole move up. So we did lose this range. There we go. Yeah, you can see my live position here, barely in the profit. We are holding this local 786, but I decided to really long up in here, which was kind of a no-no. But anyways, I'm looking for up to this daily, at least for a resistance here. This was a pretty powerful downwards move, but we'll take a look locally of what was really going on here. I'll take a look at the order flow. What made me really confident into this was that with this move up, we did see a large, massive decrease of open interest, along with longs being liquidated, as noted by the large rect bubble here. On the way down too, we did see some longs opening up on the bottom here. Good amount of net increase of net longs. And then we also saw a large decrease of net shorts on this way move up. We did retest the 786. And then now we're just deciding to pump up again. Just looking at the footprint bar stats. Again, nice delta coming into this 3.5 million, 1.5 million, 3.7 million. Nice imbalances too. Along with this leading with nice open interest increase. So we'll see if that kind of lasts. Again, I'm not being too greedy with this trade. I'm just looking up to aim towards the really the kind of daily right here, or really the old value area low of this whole range. Let me zoom out here. This was a large candle. We are losing this range, but I do expect a retest of this range. So again, it kind of shifted, but nevertheless at around 19,850, give or take. Again, just with the buy pit bearing, it is kind of weird with the price, so it's not totally accurate. More accurate chart would be the Coinbase chart, which I might start using a little bit more. But again, I am using Bybit as an exchange, so I just use the Bybit chart. But see if there's anyone in here. All right, so turning on my merging sessions again, this made me aware of more confluence within this level. So again, nice naked session point of control from the London move up, and then with it being a monthly open, and then of course low volume within here, within this range. Let me kind of show you what I mean here. So on top of that too was a nice golden pocket from this move up here. If we just use the fixed volume profile from this range low where we drew the golden pocket towards the current price area, again, we are in now a high volume node area, but for a while we were in a low volume area. That way, kind of knew it would act as support, and we weren't going to really totally crush through this. Now there is still a risk that I might lose this trade. That's why I keep in mind validation pretty simple. But again, just looking at the order flow, it looked quite nicely. A large decrease in OI. A lot of people are getting wrecked, so to say. So again, just another sign of a lot of leverage just being destroyed in the market. So Right now, it would be really nice to see this continuation of longs coming in, especially stacked imbalances of longs. This candle right here was a massive increase in net longs, especially right here. But this candle is looking pretty good, so I am feeling pretty confident in this trade, to say the least. But again, I'm going to be locking in profits at around 19,800 here. Just due to the fact that Fridays can be a little strange with trading. This might end up being a day trade. I'm not really sure, but I know by the end of the day today, I am probably going to close out of this long trade and really keep no trades open for the weekend. Just keep my hedge short positions open, and that's about it. I don't really have, this is my only long, to be honest. So not too much positions open for the upside here, just more hedged towards the downside. But again, just looking at the daily market structure here, we have yet to really break out of this massive market structure of a downtrend. Really a good break of that to really invalidate that would be a daily close above 22K roughly. This is a weekly resistance level, and so we really want to see a daily close above this to really add confidence for a breakout of this whole range. Again, this has been a kind of deadly sideways range ever since June. Somehow 18.5K has been holding quite well as support. Not really sure how, but yeah, and it's just been holding. So kind of looking for some longs to really look and hedge. At the moment, this isn't really the best long to really be hedging, but may never know. I'm just gonna lock in profits again towards the daily point of control, and then see what goes from there. Again, I'm not being too confident of holding this trade for too long due to the fact that it is a Friday, and Saturdays and Sundays, just a weekend in general, does get pretty hectic with stop losses and whatnot, just the low volume. So I don't really recommend trading the weekend, just to be sure here. So hello, thank you, I appreciate it. 19,300. We'll see what's down here. I'll kind of zoom out a little bit more. So it'd be roughly a 786. All right. Not really any levels I'm seeing in the order flow. We are below everything. But zooming out here. Okay. Possibility there. But I'll just see what happens if we lose this. Then maybe it will come down to that level. I'm not sure. But right now, just reading the order flow. Again, more shorts closing out. Longs aren't really closing per se. If anything, more longs are kind of adding. Again, it just seems some people might be taking profits if they caught this golden pocket knife catch, which I don't really recommend doing. Just too much risk involved in that. You'd rather just play it safe and see if you get a good cushion of longs built up to help protect and defend your long level. But so far so good with this level. ES. Now ES is what I'm kind of worried about here. Again, from yesterday's live stream, I did say a break and close below 37.20 is bearish and does increase probability of a move to the downside, and does give bears kind of more power here to push down. So we'll see what happens here. At the moment, it's not really looking too good. With that being said, I do expect with the US Open that we're going to see a large gap down here. Dollar seemed to pump up massively. It might be kind of hectic with the dollar now. There has been these massive wicks that will stop out anyone who tries to really short it early, so to speak. So we'll see what happens with the dollar. Right now it does seem to be going back up or into an upwards uptrend just based on the 4-hour value. But however, this has been quite a rally up. I was expecting this to kind of die down at 120 up here. We'll see what really happens. For a while I thought we were gonna get have a sort of top or accumulation top here at 113, but again I was wrong based off of that. So I guess the next resistance would be 115, and then we can look towards this monthly and weekly level at around 120. I do think that will be a good amount of resistance for the dollar, but right now just locally it does look like it wants to dump down, just taking liquidity out of the wicks right here. Again, just another massive stop loss hunt, but anyhow, that is bullish for Bitcoin. They are inverses of the two, so we'll see what happens within that. Yep, naked session point of control, monthly open, and golden pocket, yeah. I am live streaming XOCharts right now. How many screens do you have? I have 2. What a dump. I didn't expect this news is gonna be such an impact. Oh, what news? I hardly pay attention to the news. You might have to remind me, Trader K. Remember, I live underneath a rock. I'm like Patrick from SpongeBob. Not really, but... Let me refresh my XOCharts here. Again, sometimes OBS, whenever I start it up or switch scenes in OBS, it'll just delete my screen recording, but nevertheless, here is the order flow. Looking nicely so far. Kind of nervous about this increase in shorts, but nevertheless, this upwards move. Been seeing shorts close out, not really a decrease in longs, still a good amount of longs defending the low zone here. So we'll see how this plays out. Might be a little hectic in about 9 minutes here. But if we nuke down, that's why I'm kind of keeping my invalidation short here. Just a quick scalp, so to speak. But ES is pumping, so that's nice to see. Dollar is pumping. Might be a little weird with the dollar, so to speak. Look at the order flow. Oh boy, we're going up against Sam, man. Sam Bankman-Fried. Does XOCharts replace Market Cipher for you, do you think? You can use Market Cipher with XO. I don't know, I just use market structure for kind of long term, and then I use XOCharts for intraday, so for scalping mainly. Let me think here. I mean, Market Cipher isn't bad, by no means. I don't personally really use it anymore, just due to the fact that I'll just get into this bias of over-analyzing things, and it'll just lead me kind of overthinking my trade and really just not being quick to putting in the trade. I'll spend like 15 minutes over analyzing a scalp trade, and by that time I'll be missing the trade. So to answer your question, I don't really use it much anymore. I just use XOCharts because it's single entity. That way I can be quick on the trade per se. So check out FTX. All right. I don't really use this too much. Oh yeah, they are shorting. I don't really like using FTX just due to the fact there isn't much volume. I don't know, the data is kind of weird with FTX, but there are a good amount of shorts coming in right here. If anything, there's absorption going on. Triple divergence. I'd love to see that, especially on the 5 minute. Let's see if 19,530 can hold. There's some really good absorption going on here. It seems like the shorts are being a little bit aggressive, while there is potentially a large limit order here. So maybe I'll start using the FTX chart a little bit more. But in the meantime, I'll stick to my Bybit order flow readings. But thanks for pointing that out, Trader K. Yeah, those darn institutions. Yes, I do not recommend catching a falling knife, especially news-related events. Never really worth it, because most of the time you're kind of getting FOMO-y, and you don't really have too much time to really think out your plan. Plus there are times where most of the time it'll just crush through a resistance or whatnot. So it kind of goes against your plan most of the time. Therefore, you're just making up a bias to enter a trade, and then that bias isn't really thought out the best. So let me kind of zoom in here. But yeah, don't catch a falling knife. Yeah, yep. Sam, I have a lot of memes about Sam on Twitter. But yeah, Sam is a good trader. He definitely knows what he's doing. Yeah, how he established FTX was really by oh god, I'm having a brain fart right now. Yeah, I mean, I explained it right on in the early stream. Just reviewed the stream. I went over that. But this is like 3 levels of support plus a pretty large golden pocket too. So oh man, that's really context dependent. There hasn't really been too many SFPs in order flow that I've been really taking. I'll let you know when I see one. But it does look like volume is dying down. Not really longs entering here. There was some shorts opening up in this, but not a massive amount. There still is a massive amount of longs. And Trader K, if you're are you getting this information off of Twitter? Because I don't think I follow Sam on Twitter. I do have a friend on Twitter who makes fun of Sam and talks to him, so that's pretty cool. He has responded to DMs, so yeah. Surprisingly, I see Sam being like the next Jeff Bezos for some reason. Or similar in that sense. But he did list the DXY contract for or through FTX, which might have signaled a top in the dollar. Who knows? I think when that news did come out, it was like right around here. And so far that has been a local top, so we'll see what happens here. Again, no one's really right in calling in an exact macro top, so just be wary of that. But we have the cash open very soon here in about 20 seconds, so I'll be watching that. I'm going to drop down to 3 minutes, see what's going on here. Let me close all the net longs here. I kind of have a feeling we're going to see some shorts hammering in. So, alright, cash open right here. So yeah, shorts FOMOing in. Again, decrease in OI. Am I still on? Okay, I'm on Bybit, good. More decrease in OI, some more stacked imbalances of longs. We'll see if some longs can step it up here. Push up price. But mostly some longs closing, not really too many. We still have a large increase of longs again from down in these lows. As we do pump up here. This might be one of those situations where I'll keep this trade open for maybe another half an hour. We'll see what happens. Again, I'm watching the order flow. Again, I'm just being patient and seeing what's happening within the first 3 minutes here. It does look like some shorts are kind of FOMOing in here, and it's kind of holding with a imbalance of longs at the bottom here. We'll see what happens. If this holds or not. I remember on the FTX chart we were getting that triple divergence, but I'm not really too hopeful of the FTX chart, to be honest. So again, ultimately just looking at this, I'd like to see 19,530 hold. This was where the bulls were defending in here, so I do like to see that hold if we want to stay in this trade. Right now, not really looking too good for me. Not in a profit, but okay, whole bunch of longs closed out there. More shorts hammering in. So yeah, just stacked imbalances of shorts right here on a decrease in open interest here. More shorts hammering in. Again, first 3 to 5 minutes is usually just noise of cash open. I tend to remain calm. I might get stopped out, but again, I'm not gonna close my trade here just due to the fact that there's shorts coming in on the cash open. So I might get stopped out. I'll just let myself get stopped out. But again, I'll get really nervous if we come down to 19,530 here. So far it is holding. So just a micro level to be aware of. So far so good. As we're getting some longs in here. We'll see if these shorts are trapped. So far they are, as there is some longs coming in here. I do want to see more value or bigger what do you call it, amounts of longs in these stacked imbalances coming in here, so just be aware of that. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, the chat is pretty lit today. I like it. Alright, there is a 3-minute bullish div on Market Cipher. Yeah, this is a quick scalp. 1.5 risk to reward. This could lead to a bigger position, which is why I'm only taking out half at the orange line there. But again, just be aware of fees. Fees will eat you up when you're a scalper. Just an FYI. Excuse me. Sometimes I talk really fast and my throat gets really dry. So far this is holding. Again, this is really looking at it locally. I'm not really expecting this to pump up to 20k, because that was a sharp rejection again out of that monthly. This monthly has been such a key level for taking scalp trades. So I'll definitely keep this monthly on my chart. But so far so good. So far so good with order flow. More longs are coming in here. Again, mainly just a sideways range. As long as we're not seeing bearish absorption here, I think this will be good to go. To be honest, I don't really see a reason for a big institution to hold a large limit short here. But you may never know. That was quite the morning. I was trying to get on a little bit earlier, but again, I was having OBS issues with recording my screen here. Sometimes things don't always go when you want them to go. But I guess some people aren't really missing much due to it just going sideways, but it's holding. It's holding. So that is good. So this current delta candle looks bad, but this delta candle right here looking pretty good. again, we'll see what price does at the VWAP. We might get another rejection here, as just on the intraday levels, there's a large group of them. So it might be in kind of bear's interest to look for a short here. Again, maybe we'll get a short on stream here. But right now, we'll just wait and see when the time comes. It'd be pretty cool to take a short and long on stream, just as a hedge, and see which one wins. But yeah. So yeah, right now does look like volume's kind of dying down. Which, if we continue to see this low volume on this move up, it might make me more hopeful for entering a short here. Again, we'll just wait and see what the order flow shows us, and then we'll go based off of that. But yeah. Anyone else in the chat? Twitter K said yeah. I guess like the only news events that I really pay attention to is CPI and FOMC. Those are really the two events I pay attention to. Even then, I don't really fully pay attention to it. So yeah, not much volume in here, but suppose we're gonna do this. Such a mini volume range. But so far so good. So far so good, guys. Come on, Bitcoin, don't embarrass me on stream. I can't lose trades on stream. But doesn't really look like longs are being too aggressive here, so that's a good sign. Open interest just kind of going sideways. Again, we are still in a downtrend, so I'm not thinking we're gonna go to 100K anytime soon. But still in a downtrend here on the half-an-hour time frame. If we just do this, just based off of this trend line, I suppose we could up it towards like 19.9, but this is the level I do have in mind and planned out, so I'll stick to the plan. Hold the vision, trust the process. Yeah, give Sam a phone call, man. Wait 2 minutes. All right. Trader K is gonna pump up price for us. So yeah, just low volume here. Dollar's kind of pumping up here. Not too good of a sign. Again, large gap down on S&P. Looks like ES is rejecting off of that 3720. To be honest, it's not looking good for ES. This is the level I want to see price go above. So we'll see if this holds. Really want to see price go above that. All right. Damn, even more shorts are coming in here. We'll take a look at FTX perp. Not gonna lie, that's quite some volume in the footprint bar. But this is massive absorption going on. Like if, I don't know, this is massive absorption. This means like shorts are going cuckoo. With the looks of it, there's a limit order around here, which we're kind of breaking out of, so. Again, that 19,530 is my kind of invalidation for this. I don't really have a good feeling once we lose sort of this candle right here. But at the moment, it doesn't really feel too good to short due to the fact that this massive absorption is going on, and it seems like shorts are being a little bit too aggressive here. Just on FTX. On Bybit here, not really seeing too much absorption. Potentially some right here, but that's about it. You got stopped out. You must have had a, you need to increase your stop loss there a little bit. Even this is a small stop loss for me. Usually I have stop losses of like 1.5% or more. But this move is an easy invalidation for me. Blind long Monday. Okay. I think Trader K is trying to tell me to go short. Again, I kind of missed my short opportunity. This was the place to do it. But turn off the log chart here. We'll update these guys. But if we do lose this, it looks like 19K is our next stop for support. Just on this local downwards move. it is the point of control, along with it being a daily and the 886 from this fib pull. Not really too hopeful with the 886 though, but nevertheless, good amount of support. And honestly, if we lose 19k, I'm thinking about 18.8. That is the valley area low, along with it being a weekly and a valley area low, sort of this whole sideways range ever since June. So again, just using that as a reference. But suppose if we can look at resistance. Overall, just the major resistance, or just of this sideways trend, would be in about 2,500 or 20,500 of just this parallel channel, medium up. Next resistance would be 21,800. That is a weekly level. And then I do believe when we break and close above that, that we could see really this weekly being a resistance. And then that would really be the last resistance until about 30k roughly. So again, that's just looking for short trades to take. Alright, these shorts aren't budging. Nor are the longs really. Again, just from a macro perspective too, I still have a good amount, like 60% cash on hand, just to buy if anything goes lower. So that's just for spot buying, not necessarily derivatives. Use Coin Analyze. I don't really use it. Yeah, I do have videos on open interest and XO charts, and God, I'm drawing a blank this morning. And net shorts, net longs, order flow reading, plus just me trading live using order flow too. I have a bunch of live streams based off of that, so just analyzing those, and I think that will help you out a ton. You're looking for $9 SOL? Okay. For me, I'm looking down towards 20 bucks. 20 to 19. Maybe about 16 at the lowest. But that would be quite the opportunity if we do get down to like $10 on Solana. That would be life-changing money, because I have a good vision for Solana in the future. if we want to turn on our Moon Boy hat here. Just measuring from this upwards move, about 25,000%. So if we kind of apply that and divide it by half at, per se, this move at 19, and just apply the same thing and go for a 10,000% move here, roughly. So we look at about a $2,000 Solana, roughly. But I'm more hopeful of around $1,100 Solana. But again, that's being very speculative. I'm not really sure if that's ever gonna happen, but that would be very cool if it does. But yeah. pretty golden opportunity for a spot buy. Yeah, definitely life-changing. It would be life-changing. Again, not financial advice, but it's just what I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, we're just going sideways here. Not really too much increase in open interest here. It's slightly going up. Again, there's more longs at the low here, but there is an attendance of shorts still, so just being cautious of that. Reading that in the order flow. Again, I'm not really at break even right now. So ES is looking horrible. Again, it lost those lows, so it might add more downward pressure to Bitcoin here. The dollar is pivoting though. Bouncing off a golden pocket here. We'll see what this does. So far, so good. All right. Be careful, Lancer. Again, this is not... Nothing on this stream is financial advice. It's just me talking. So, be careful. Compounded it along, so you're long from lower. I'll admit it, I'm not long from lower. Very well, we'll see what happens here. just really low volume here. I do believe we're going to see more volume getting injected in a few minutes here. First along the overall GP at 19,500, and now I compounded. Earlier long was funny small limit long. Now I have decent position size. All right. Pump up the price, Trader K. Pump it up. That a boy. Seems like volume kind of picked up in that candle. We'll see. Again, this point of control is established here at the lows. We are above it, so that is a little bullish. Someday, Trader K, man, you can have 6 different colored Bugattis and be trading in them from your phone. Be the market maker. Pump it up. Alright, let me zoom out here. So there were some longs closing, but still majority long market. Would be nice to see bulls defending. It does seem like shorts are getting aggressive here. ES, however, is looking horrible. It's dumping down. But I'm sticking to my guns, no pun intended. This is nerve-wracking. Let's take a look at FTX. again, this is massive absorption here. It's 1, 2, 3. It's like a quadruple bullish divergence on FTX. I don't see that too much. And yeah, it just keeps on dumping lower. So there must be, I'm guessing, a huge limit order here. But again, I don't really take FTX too seriously. I don't really use it too much. So, not really sure. Alright, it'd be pretty nice to see a volume injection soon here. Just locally, again, I am seeing, if this holds, this will confirm a micro triple absorption divergence, CVD divergence. So far so good, guys. So far so good. I'm gonna just stay on for another half an hour maybe here. We'll see what happens. Gonna have to eat. I'll be right back though. All right. Again, this is being defended, so this is looking good. Come on, Bitcoin. Make a move. Shorts are closing. To be honest though, I was gonna get Sam on stream. I was working on it. There might be some other people I might interview, or other traders I might interview on stream. Might need some of you guys' help to really create a discussion or a reason for him to come on stream. One of the things is kind of bad is that I'm promoting Bybit as an exchange. Not really necessarily promoting, but I'm using Bybit. I think he would like it if I used FTX, but just kind of give him an incentive for coming on. Be really cool. But there are some other Twitter people or influencers I'm looking at. Might just have a different perspective, because there's a few people who just trade based off of really trend lines and EMAs, and they're doing very well. They're long-term traders. So just different trading styles, which would be really interesting to see what their thoughts and processes are on their trading. So again, it'll just be something different. Alright, it'd be really nice to see a move here. So far these lows are being defended quite well. So far so good though. Again, this is low volume, but we are in the green again for a long. Seems like chat is quieting down too. So yeah, I'm gonna set my take profit again, and probably call it a morning. Again, not overly bullish with this long, but it's playing out as a scalp so far, so looks good. Anyways, have a good weekend. Be careful of trading the weekend. Again, it's low volume. It does get tricky. So, not much data to really go off of, but anyways, see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.